Let us. Yesterday we have discussed about fears, and today we are going to discuss at a deeper level about types of fears. So yesterday we got to know how to recognize, how to sense that fear emotion in us. So different feelings our physical body gives us, wants us. So this emotion, different types of emotion, and feel of anxiety, or no, like overthinking, it all they becomes no, they are or negative thinking. These are all the symptoms of certain fears. Now today we will acknowledge what are the different fears, so naming them. So better you note it down, and slowly, so that we can overcome these fears. Certain fears, there are in a subtler way in us, they are hidden, that we even don't know, we even recognize that they are present in us unless we face the situation. So now today what we are going to do for 2 days, let us note it down, these fears, and you have to write your experience. If you're having certain fears in you, that particular fear, what you have experienced in the past, and now today we are going to overcome certain fears, or at least we can recognize or acknowledge in us that they are present. Yes, it is there in me. Okay, so first one is, we go with phobia. So there are like phobias, different types of phobias. We do have different types of phobias, like phobia of no heights, usually phobia of heights, insects, animals, and like phobia of like animals, like pets, and a phobia of different meeting people, strangers, meeting with people, phobia of crowd, going into the crowd, and or like phobia of visiting hospitals, like the pharmacies. So like like certain phobias, there are so many. Phobia of water, of fire, or certain having some food. So phobias, like certain food, when we see certain types of food, our body gets, it wants us. It's something, it's like a fear sense of something, because some we have experienced, some experience we might had in the past. So these are like so many phobias. So note it down, just a heading like phobia, and note down what are the phobias, list it down, what are the phobias that you have. So for that, what I do is, I had a phobia of heights. So I don't take any, like no height rides. So in amusement parks, when I go there for holiday or like that, usually I won't take any rides. I was afraid of heights, and also a speed rides, and also the water rides, going deep into the water. So water rides, I generally avoid that. So what happened when I got this wisdom? So I want to overcome certain fears, because these fears, we have discussed that they may become, or might become blocks in us. So these blocks, when we create these blocks, so we are the creators. So we create these blocks through our thoughts. So when we create these blocks, definitely we have to clear that. To clear that blocks, we will experience certain types of challenges. So why not we clear that well before? So what I did is, we went for a holiday. Let's say beachside amusement park. There's a beach and also an amusement park. There were certain rides, different types of rides over there. I want to overcome heights first initially. Then I thought to go for speed rides. So for roller coaster, so that the types of rides. So what I did, my family was standing, waiting to take the token. So for each person, they will give one token. So my family, they know that I won't take any rides, but I stood in the line, so that they were surprised. Are you going to take ride? Take some rides there. So I said, yeah. But internally, I was feeling tense, so much of tense. Whether whether to take this step or not, whether I'm taking correct decision, whether I will be free, whether I will be, like, so many questions, so many may or like, whether if what if happens. So this I was literally feeling so tense. So see how universe helps us. Just when I was thinking, when I was about to take the decision to take it or not, because there are only a couple of people before me. They are in the line standing before me. So after that, the turn for me, this is the after that I have to take the token. So then what happened is, so how universe helps us. A lady just before me, she was walking in front of me, wearing a t-shirt, having a slogan, face the fear. It was written on her t-shirt, face the fear. So I thought, okay, so universe is guiding me. This is the time I have to clear this. So with that, a single sentence, I took the step, and I have no took the ride. So for first round, something, like, something I felt in my stomach, that is fear, something which is I'm not comfortable with. Then when I release that fear, when I release that fear, no, nothing is going to happen. It's all our thinking, friends. All these phobias are just our thoughts, overthinking, overly secured. We are thinking of over securing us. So what happens is, so when I took the ride, for it generally, we will have like 3 to 4 rounds. So for first round, I was little tense, and for second round, so when I guided to myself, when I guided that, no, I will, I can, I have to, I will enjoy this. There is nothing to fear, nothing to be fear. So what will happen? We will see. First, I want to enjoy. So when I gave that thought, when I gave that self-confidence, when I built that self-confidence, yesterday we got to know. So yesterday we discussed that to face the fear, we need to have self-confidence. No one will force, friends. No one will clear our fear. We have to take the step. See, my family, they took so many rides before, but even they helped me. They said that we will be there with you. Don't get afraid. But I didn't take step then in the past. But that day, when I initially took the step, then the thought came from me, from within me. So then I got ready. Yes, I have to. So for second round and third rounds, I was enjoying the height. I was seeing the birds, and it is so thrilling to see from a beach, the waves at certain height, from certain height. It was so thrilling. I enjoyed. Even my daughter was having certain type of fear, not like me, but she is also a fear of height. So we both went into one carriage. So even she enjoyed. So taking me with me, so even she enjoyed, and we both cleared that phobia. So the step that we have to take, so we clear about certain phobias. Like one of my like a friend. So when I was discussing these about in other sessions, she shared about her phobia of crawling insects which crawls, like caterpillar or some other insect. She is very phobia, so she won't touch it, and she gets some tense seeing that insects. And one of my other like other meditator, she shared that she had a phobia of going into the crowded places, because certain fears, we create certain fears in the present life with our thoughts, or seeing others from the society. Certain fears we take from the past lives. We do have past lives, right? So certain fears we bring from the past life to clear that. So one master, he had a phobia of water. So he took a boat ride, and next he took a dip in the water. So he learned swimming to clear that phobia. So like past experiences or certain experiences we got to know. But even I have the phobia of going into the crowd. What is that mean? I was not comfortable in the crowd because of the past experiences I had when I was too young. So to be frank, so when I was too young, went to the crowded places, like strangers, they don't know us, but they try to they try to touch us. So I was very uncomfortable at that moment. I thought, for every time when I about to visit a crowded places, like certain pilgrim centers, or like public centers, so I was a bit afraid of, I may what if someone again, if I experience the same. So so that fear got too much into me. And when I came into meditation, so this is all after meditation, friends, this is all after meditation, I got to clear each and every fear in me. So then I meditated on that. Then I got cleared. So, okay, this is a past experience. Because when we think about certain things, when we get into mind that certain types of thoughts, we attract those situations. Definitely we will attract that, because we are thinking but logically we are thinking not to have that experience. But you know what happens? When we keep on thinking certain thoughts, we attract those types of energies, and we attract those type of people in our life. So the words and the thought is very important. So I cleared that. So saying that it's okay, that's in the past, it is not going to repeat. And even I was afraid, what if I have a daughter, very she's like teens, what if she experienced this? So I was too protective, man, too protected her, too protectiveness build in me to save her. But no, we can't. Someday she has to go alone. Then what happens? I can't give certain different types of thought energies to her. So we have to be very clear of what we are thinking. So too much thinking, we go into the negative thinking, and certainly go into the disastrous thinking. We do have certain types of thinking. We will discuss in coming days. So this we attract. So the thought which gave me is self-confidence, that I have cleared the phobia of heights. So when I got cleared, when I got that, when I faced that fear physically, even in dreams. So dreams, they are so teachers. So even in dreams, I climbed a mountain, a peak, to the height of the peaks. What we don't think that this is a dream. Sometimes we know that when we are into in dreams, we think that is reality, right? That is reality. In dream, we don't think that this is dream, this is just a dream. We don't think that. So what happens is, so I climbed to the peaks of the mountain. So when I even saw deep down, I didn't have any fear. So completely I was away from that phobia. So these are certain phobias, and time is running out. So next we will discuss more about this type in very uh, clear way, in a very deeper sense, friends, because meditation gives us confidence. Meditation clears certain phobias, the blocked ones in us. Okay. So thank you so much for joining today. And